Welcome to Muncie, Indiana, home of the Ball State Cardinals, and we're looking forward to this matchup, and certainly the fans are showing that they are as well. Today, an intra-conference battle between a couple of MAC rivals, as we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Ohio Bobcats, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Ball State Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Bobcats will kick it away to start. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Ball State's offense will get the first crack at it here. And not only is this guy the energy and the engine of the offense, there's a certain charisma that he has that sort of elevates everyone around him.
He's got a moxie about him, Reese. It just seems like when he's in the huddle, he's got 10 other sets of eyeballs looking at him and believing in him to lead this offense down the field towards scoring points. This guy is a leader in every sense of the word.
Yeah, and you use these running backs so much in the passing game now, and you expect him to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the backfield. You just got to make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
Powers through the defender. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I'll be honest, that is a formation and a play call I was never expecting to see in this game. This offense is one of the top 10 passing units in the entire country. I'm surprised they even have goal line.
He might have gotten way too greedy there, held it too long, and couldn't throw it away to avoid the loss.
Just a really nice job defensively, too, not giving up on the play, right? You didn't sack him initially, but guys were still in hot pursuit and chasing. And this front seven defensively, they've got a lot of speed and athleticism, and they're able to stay on the quarterback's heels and force him out of bounds for a loss.
Really nice play by the defender, being in a good position for that deep ball down the field, not letting the receiver put his big body on him, go up over top. The only thing that could have been better is that thing tipped to another.
He uncorks one deep. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. Touchdown, Ball State. And once he got loose, it was all over. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they close it in style with a 72-yard pass to the house. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bobcats offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, give on the inside. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Bobcats moving quickly to the line. Trying to get the edge on the toss. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big gain now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Leaves it with the back. Keeps the legs moving. They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. The Bobcats will send out the punt unit. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Pressure. He's going for it all. And it's caught inside the 15. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cardinal.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and until you find that play or that scheme that you... defense.
Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. And the Bobcats will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much.
He's loose. Past the 20. Touchdown, Ball State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Baylor proved it is... and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Bears team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The Bobcats want to crank the tempo. Got the quick pass. At the 35, he's loose. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
Rides to the back. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? Looking to pass. It's held. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. And the Bobcats will punt it away on fourth down. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
Leaves it with the running back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. Still looking, on the move. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Discards a man. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert third and 4. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown, Cardinals! And they take it in for 6 more points. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Bobcats. Away. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. Fourth time we've seen this guy punt it today. He gets a block. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Ball State takes over the football and the Cardinal offense headed out. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't...
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And he's got it inside the 20. Touchdown, Ball State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Come on, set. Looking for a man. It's held. Quickly to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. He wants to throw here on second down. It's caught downfield. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And the defense gets to the quarterback. And the Bobcats are in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on second down. And the ball is intercepted. Just finds that little crevice, and he's still up. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Cardinal. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. to the air on first down. Using the quick game. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Cricket.
Scanning the field, it's held. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. Touchdown, Ohio! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. They'll immediately call timeout.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
If they're going to get anything going on this drive, they better be productive here on second. Looking deep. He's got it down the left side. Afterburner's coming. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Ball State.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. A first down for the offense. Handoff from the gun. At the 35, he's got room. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Coming after him. Getting some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Dropping back, it's held. Pocket starts to collapse. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. The pass is incomplete and 1 second is left. This almost certainly will be the final play of the half, so they'll give it a try on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, what a scene there in Muncie. What a fine performance we've seen. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's head back to the guys at Schumann Stadium.
And the Cardinals will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Ohio takes over the Bobcat offense. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And you've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. Touchdown, Cardinal! And the stomping has commenced. Lining up to add another. Oh, and he hit the left upright. No good. to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Colorado steamrolled its way to victory today. They scored off turnovers, they scored on gadget plays, an all-around masterpiece that'll give the folks in Boulder a ton of confidence. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The Cardinals headed quickly to the line. Starts to scramble to the left. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
I'm impressed with this defense, man, because that QB is lightning fast. You see how fast that defender was able to get to him and force the incompletion? Wow.
Now facing a 3rd and long. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great job by the defense, understanding what they were seeing. They played the read game beautifully, strung it out. Quarterback continues to drift to his left. No space to get through. Tackle for a loss for this defense.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Fires into the end zone. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Norris. Zings it complete to the right. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Well, after not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
This is a 3rd and long. Trying to impose their will with the run. At the 35, he's open. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And the Bobcats have this offense rolling.
Unlock. Check.
That brings us to the close of the quarter, and Ball State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll break the seal on this quarter here on 1st down. He's going to pass. Slips a tackle. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Ball in the air, intercepted. Takes it the other way. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
Quarterback gets the first down. Touchdown, Ball State. And the route is on. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
The Ohio U offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the kick. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. Back to throw, it's Norris. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Bobcats line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He's looking to throw it. He unleashes a long one. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Going for it all. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The offense set for a 1st down play. Looking to move it through the air.
Man, I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety. After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field, they got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
On the ready.
And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Pound 55 weak.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. At the 20, he's got space. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift, a late touchdown. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right? For an offensive coordinator, you're getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up...
All kinds of running room. He's at the 40, at the 20. Touchdown, Cardinal. And the beatdown has ensued. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today, but opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. Trying to find his man on first down. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And now they have enhanced their degree of difficulty on 2nd and long from the 6. Back to pass, it's Norris. Feeling some heat. They come up with their second safety of the game. You don't see that very often. After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Ball State takes over the football and the Cardinal offense headed out. Final minute. This game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, and they get the ball back, but that's just going to make it much tougher on this drive. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Oh, he wants it all. He's off to the races. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Ball State. And the pummeling has started. You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Iowa was able to finish off a close one in Iowa City today. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Fires into traffic, picked off. Touchdown, Cardinal! What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah,
and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
And the offense out of the field to go back to work. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quick completion to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game.
great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
Ready? How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. On the ready? And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae. That turned out to be a free play with the offsides penalty. They'll wave it off and the touchdown counts. 7 is the lucky and skilled number for this squad as they've made it to this point in the season, and they are still perfect.
Still perfect, and they're cooking. You can tell they got some momentum.